Aquarius, hello Aquarius, how are you? Beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. So I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm going to pull tarot and oracle. And I have the messages I saw in your copy beforehand, so I want to talk to you about it. Okay, Aquarius. I saw a whale. A whale represents deeper aspects of consciousness here. There's something here that's very intriguing. You could be meeting a person that is very, very, very intriguing, but there's also going to be revealed to you that somebody else in your life is fake. And that's just it. And I'm sure they have their own reasons for being fake or whatever. It's not a judgment, but it's just not a real connection here. I saw like puppet strings. So there's somebody here that, they're manipulating situations. You, in order to kind of win in the relationship, you have to puppet the situation. And who even wants to deal with that? It's like very competition, combative energy, and it's energy of you're either the one controlling the strings or you're the one being controlled. So it's just no longer, there is something here that you could have a meeting with a person, you could just meet a person where their energy is just something, and they say some things and you have this connection with this person here. And this, you see things differently and they see things differently after meeting you, and that's just it. This could have already happened. This could even be a small child. It doesn't have to be romantic interest or anything like that. This could just be a person that you happen to just kind of vibe with, that you're not even interested in dating that gender, but there's things that they say, things that you say, because the whale represents being delivered, being inside of the whale, and the whale is taking you somewhere and you're different on the other side. So this is the divine stepping in to put people in your pathway to show you something, because more is available to you and you deserve more. And you're seeing this in relationships. So there's a lot of things that you have already stood your ground on, you have already stood up for yourself for, but you're going to do so even more so. Like, you're not giving in any at all, There is a landslide. And this is talking about overcoming so much, winning by a landslide. And this is something here, confronting the past and healing is very important, because there's so many blessings for you, and you're going to receive all of these blessings and all of this where you're getting recognition, where you're very intrigued by your life. And there's all these new challenges that you are mastering and getting so much in return for very minimal effort. But there is something here that has been blocking this, and this is confronting the past and healing it. This is cutting these strings and saying, it's really tempting to take this win right now, but you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this person in my life. Engaging in this in any way is just, still being a part of this puppet stringness in relationships and whatever. There is like this, I saw a person reading off this list of demands. And that's the thing, is there's a lot of people in your life that have always demanded so much of you. And the little bit that you demand back, it's a huge thing here. It's very unfair. It's kind of like with the puppet and the whale. It's really reminding me of Pinocchio. And Pinocchio had to do so much to prove so much just to be real. Why? Why didn't Pinocchio just get to be a real boy like everybody else? No, you have to prove it, Pinocchio. And you can't lie, and you can't do this, and you can't do that, and you can't. And it's like, have you ever met a real boy? Ever met a real 5-year-old? They're total a-holes. They do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's totally normal. So there's somebody here that's kind of like, saying there's all these things that you have to prove, and you don't. You really don't. And they're not coming out and saying it's very, very subliminal here what they're doing. And you're really seeing a lot of revelations here. And this is where beautiful things are starting to come into your life. There's some things here that it's like you are going to start to receive rewards. There could be something that you've been working towards that you qualify, that you're actually overqualified for, that you thought you were afraid you were even going to pass, and you're actually even more so passing. Whatever this is, there's paperwork too. I saw like a piece of paper. So there is something here that you could be looking into, that you could have decisions to make, that you need to go through other things to have things be settled here. And there's something here about being the first one in your lineage to do something. So this is a time of really amazing things here. There's a sword of truth, and then next to a triangle, which represents change. So during these changing times, it's very important that you are true to yourself and not overthinking about doing this or having to do that, or is this the right way to be, or is that the right way to be, or all these different groups of people, keeping all of them happy. No, this is about what's true for you and go forward. So it's kind of like this blue fairy with Pinocchio that's like, yeah, you got to prove that you're a real boy. Well, actually, there's a command change, and that fairy is fired, and there's a new blue fairy, and she's like, you know what? Not only are you a real boy, but you're an amazing real boy. You know, we're going to give you all of this something. There's like, do you see how this is like a landslide? And this is a cowboy. This is a cowboy's hat, and this is like a landslide here. And cowboys are somebody that, you know, they get this reputation for being an outlaw. There's a reputation for being an outlaw, but really cowboys were people that were, the law was prejudiced against them. This is when this all started. So a cowboy was somebody who the law was not just. So they went out and they made their own law. So there is something here about this huge chunk of money. This huge wish being granted. Now it looks like a hot air balloon, like you're being elevated. And it's all because this cowboy hat here, you choosing to align with the freedom that's right within you. It's like, you know what? I just know my higher self is telling me this is right. God is telling me this is right. This is what I need to do. Even if logic is telling you maybe not to, and I'm not talking logic about doing something crazy, but I'm just saying like, oh, you should always drop everything and go to your cousin's baby shower. Well, maybe not. Actually, maybe you don't need to fulfill those kind of obligations. You know, maybe logic is telling you, well, you know, you have to go to college and that's the only way to make anything of yourself. Well, actually, really, that's not. You know, so there's ways here that it's like your own kind of standing up for your own freedom. Okay, let's see more about this. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. There's something really big coming in for you. Let's see what this is. Shut up. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. You have hidden secrets that can harm you. Then you have younger man dealing to relationships with a younger man. There's a new person entering your life, for sure. And there could be something about this person that is an element of danger, just like this cowboy with the outlaw energy. It doesn't necessarily mean, could be something that is not known. Hidden secrets that could harm you, though. We're going to pull tarot about that. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Yeah, you do. And the sword is in the cup, and now you have the shield. So this is really saying you standing in your truth. And there could be people who are trying to kind of scare you. Skulls can represent fear, can represent, oh, you cannot go out on your own and do this here. The younger man can be you and your masculine energy here, like, or just a masculine person trying to fear you out of something here. You have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah. Period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah. There's a lot of great things that are happening here. Let's see about this. Eccentricity. Okay, there's something here. You may want to marry somebody that's a little out there. You may want to commit to something that's a little out there, because a ring represents a commitment. So this could be something that you're wanting to go forth and put energy into. And you're putting a lot into this. And this is a fish flying. It's very out there. There could be people like, oh yeah, you know, I want to sell everything I own. I'm going to join the Cowboys. And there's people trying to fear you out of this. That's really how this skull feels, but we're going to clarify it. So let's see. Let's see this bouquet. Health and detachment. Wow. There compliments from an admirer. You got health and detachment. It's like for your own health, needing to detach from what you have always known. There's something here where you're going to be seen as amazing at something, better than what you thought. It's like, I hope I pass. I hope I qualify. And it's like, are you kidding me? You could teach the class for this. Why haven't you come and done this sooner? So there is something here about compliments from an admirer. This could be a person or a situation where you get this really amazing compliment. This is like in The Notebook. And let's say her mom is like, oh, go to this school in New York. Go to this art school. Don't talk to Noah, you know? And it's like maybe she qualifies for something, some kind of an amazing scholarship or something like that. But it's like, oh, she would have to live with her mom. And it would be miserable. Her mom would be choosing who she's going to marry. Her mom would be choosing, you know, at the school, she has to paint what they say she has to paint. She can't paint whatever she wants to paint, you know. And it's like, you know, she stopped painting, but she got gifts. And it was the logical right thing to do, but it actually wasn't healthy. It would be healthier to go off on your own, to sneak off and detach and do your own thing. So, what the heck? Yeah, maybe it's like, yeah, painting, but let's say painting wasn't her passion. Playing the piano was her passion. She just happened to be really good at painting. Well, should you do that if you hate it every day? Go paint because you're really good at it? No, you should do your passion, you know? I think it was painting was her passion, but you get what I'm trying to say. So choice. This is the thing. You have a choice. And hidden secrets that could harm you. Her mom was keeping the letters. Her mom was hiding all the letters from Noah, so she thought that Noah didn't love her. So the choice, there's something here about people are trying to influence your choice out of fear or danger, or withholding information from you to keep your choices what fits for them, the puppets on a string. Dude. Seduction. This younger man could even be a woman, and this person knows how to get you. Whether it's through actual seduction or it's just a person like her mom understands how Allie works, and she knows how to manipulate Allie and how to pin the dad against her. All this she knew how to do that, and it was her way or no way. So it doesn't matter if this person is male or female, or it can be a couple of different people or different situations here. There's something here that is luring you in. And it's like, on paper it makes sense, but it's not actually satisfying. You can't build and grow and grow. This is, you know, something here that's just luring you in, trying to divert you from what it is your true nature really wants. You have fortune here. And isn't this so interesting? Shield. You need to defend yourself. You need to defend your freedom. The whole world is open for you, and you have to defend your right to being who you are. What? Convention. Convention is trying to call you. This is like what her mom is trying to do to her in the Notebook, and did to her for a long period of her life. No, you have to fit into convention. Revenge and generosity, and this is successfully overcoming a problem here. And this is where we're seeing this prosperity card come in, which is very interesting because prosperity and abundance, you're the first one in your lineage to do something. So everybody else maybe took their revenge. Everybody else did this logical step. They married a family that was, you know, pre-selected by them, or whatever it is. Doesn't have to be anything to do with marriage or anything like that. But everybody always took this way. And you're not. You're taking the other way. That's the choice. That's the choice. And that's where you're getting your success with the bread. Prosperity and abundance. Yeah, look, giving birth to a new reality where you are appreciated. And innovation where you really, this is your card. Where you are supposed to be. This new person, they represent these things. And your what you really want represents these things. What everyone is trying to pull you into, it's like a false sense of protection. It's an illusion. It's an illusion of security. There's no security in it at all. You can't even be yourself. You can't even trust the people closest to you. There's zero security there. But it looks like this illusion of security. That's this convention here. Yeah, you can't. Wow. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. People have been disappointed and they have put up walls here, and they're trying to lure you in to do the same thing. And that's exactly what her mom did. Her mom was like, yeah, that's the guy I'm in love with. Every now and then I sit out here and I stare at him and I'm really sad. You know, and that's the best part of my life. You know, and she's trying to get Allie to do the same thing. If you don't heal, you won't get better. And that's the thing, is you're healing. This landslide is talking about healing the past, overcoming. And then this landslide is coming in. Wheel of Fortune. This is anything is possible. Wow. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess. You have the Page of Wands, and you have the Emperor. So, you know within you within you, the answer is coming from the divine. You know within you that this new adventure here that you're embarking, you have everything you need to do this. You know that the right opportunity is going to come along, the right people are going to come along, the right situations here. And you're going to make it to this emperor status. You're going to attract people that are in this emperor status and that also appreciate your freedom. This is remarkable. This could be an Aries person. This could be a Pisces person. This could be a Cancer person. Another Aquarius for sure. Yeah, you have a choice. Are you going to allow the fear to overcome you? Are you going to think very logically? Are you going to think in this fantasy that things are just going to magically be better? Or are you going to really do it? Are you going to really go for what is really speaking inside of your soul? You know, there is a way. There is not just two ways. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about this. And there is something here, there's a very important meeting with a person that opens your mind to this. And they could be very closed-minded. Like Allie and her mom. Her mom shows her the guy that she's in love with all this time. Shows her the letters. And then Allie has this change in her mind. Right? So, and her mom is definitely not, you know, it's like what not to do. Look at her mom, you know. So it could be somebody who didn't take the leap of faith. That is like, yeah, okay, I don't want that to be me. Right. Look at this. And it won't. You're believing in yourself. And that's why this is so special and so important and so deserved. Let's see anything about this person. Really? So many cards. Two of Cups. This could be someone that forms a friendship first and it builds to more, to more, to more. This could be somebody that you already know. This is someone that is very different from you. They're very different from everyone you have ever dated before. This is definitely somebody that people don't expect you to be with. You just instantly click. You have this like language that you speak. You open their mind, they open yours. This is a very, very giving connection. Yeah, look at this. It's like broadening the other one's mind to see more, and how this continues to go. It's never ending. It's never ending. It's a very interesting intellectual connection that you have, almost telepathic connection that you have with this person. You're going to know. You're going to know. And they're going to know too. For sure. Because there's something going on within each one of you that is like the passion that you have for one another, the inspiration that you have. And there is inspirations that you have that you can't work it out. And then you talk with this person and you have such clarity. And this is stuff that you care about, that you're intrigued about, that you're interested about. It can be a lot of different things here. Freedom, illusions, plans for your future, changes that you want to make, anything. This is very interesting. Yeah, this is a gift from the universe, this connection. This could be a person. I don't think it's you were together for a long period of time and there was a horrible breakup. No. Maybe it was always, it never really got off the ground because they were with someone, you were with somebody. This is just the one that kept getting away. And that's how they see you, or you haven't seen them in a long time. But definitely past life connection, 100%. Definitely, you still kind of don't see this coming. It's like, I don't know if I believe that this is really for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it is. Look, there's sort of truth, okay? So. Okay, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I love you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, okay? Also, I have a book. It's called called One White Rose, and it's fiction. It's about 4 different girls, women that live in different places in this world in different times, periods of time, at different places in the universe. Each one of them is facing childhood trauma, emotional, physical, mental, sexual abuse, and they're completely alone, and they're finding it within themselves that, you know, no matter how broken you are, you can heal yourself. You don't need anybody. You have yourself, and there is a divine energy that you can tap into of all the souls of all the people that have come here before you that have ever been oppressed. You know, all of those souls that tried and didn't get to make it out, you know, they stand with you. They're cheering you on. They're helping you. They love you. And there is no amount of broken that you cannot heal yourself from. So, okay, that's there for you also. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.